you're gonna fucking fall off. Put the bolts here and here. It doesn't get out far enough. So we gotta make our own holes right off the bat. These frickin' dudes didn't send the, we have to go to a whole nother town to get this fucking gurry, you know what I mean? Hey, this thing's working, by the way. Gotta love it. So I told her that right off the bat, when it's not keeping up cool like that, you either have a refrigeration problem. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna keep on going with the video. Two condensers right here, whether they be Bosch heat pumps or whether they be carriers. I know for a fact there's no fins right here. You know, you got the cricket or whatever, crochet. What is it? Absolutely brilliant idea. Dog, hold this. Thank you, boy. Every time I look at my van, I'm like, oh my Lord. Somebody cooked in here. Your friendly neighborhood HVAC vlogger. What in the HVAC is going on, everybody? Never doing that intro ever again in my life. That was so cringe. Anyways, what the hell did I even do today? Yeah, blower motor on top of Pizza Hut. All I wanted to do was go downstairs and eat the entire time. Got that thing, got it wired up, got it started up, and it works well. The workers inside are happy with it. Let's go. After that, you'll see why it took so long to do that, but I was supposed to go finish up an install from Friday. Well, her AC is on, and we're not too worried about the furnace and all that, so we're gonna go do that tomorrow while we measure. After that, we're also gonna go measure up some rooftop unit and roof curbs, you know, the 20 package units that we're gonna replace soon. But I went and did a service call halfway, kinda. I basically did the entire service call without putting any tool to anything, and I didn't even see the homeowner. I called her and gave her way too much information, but you know, it is what it is. I like being knowledgeable and I like informing the customers of the bare minimum. Make sure your filter's clean, make sure this, make sure that. And anyways, you gotta check out this video. Little commercial, little residential. Check it out. Also, I want to say that I found this setting on the camera, the 0.5x on the iPhone. It kind of looks like my GoPro looks like, you know, a little bit more of a fisheye. But it stabilizes the camera a lot more, you know, like check me out walking around. I know some people, and I do need to get better at it, they don't like the camera shaking. So I think if I record in this mode, and I'm doing my hand like this to like show you, you know, I think it's a whole lot better. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like this angle, or do you like the angle that I have been filming at normally? I think I'm gonna go with this one, but you guys let me know what you think. All right, now to the video. Okay, so right here, we pulled up to Pizza Hut, and the guy was there with the truck sucking the shit out of the thing, you know what I'm saying? So it just reeked. I'm not getting on the roof with that. As soon as I opened the door, it was like, bleh. So right here, we went right to Lowe's and got some stuff for the job that I thought I was gonna do after this one, which this one ended up taking too long, so I didn't go do that job anyways. But I have the stuff for tomorrow. But anyways, drove to Pizza Hut, decided, oh my God. Drove to Pizza Hut, decided, frick it to frick, we're going to Lowe's. Okay, we're at Pizza Hut, I'm gonna do the blower motor. I gotta take a piss though first. So we're walking to the Walgreens. Might even get a drink, we'll see. It's actually really cool. All right. This location just feels like I should not be back here, but that's where they said it was. Guess the first mission is get it up on the roof. All right, first of all, before you watch this clip, I was expecting a fucking 80, 90 pound motor. I don't know what this thing weighed, but I could have thrown it on the roof, dude. I could have thrown it up there. But we did it safely, and we did it. So here you go. Flex on them. You want to get like to the top of the ladder? Yeah. And I'll hand it to you, and you can slide it on the roof. Very nice. All right. Bingo.
You're gonna see me about to fucking fall off.
Right off the bat, these frickin' dudes didn't send the set pin, whatever you want to call it. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. You slide it in there, it goes through the shaft right there, and then on the shaft, you know. Didn't send it, so that's cool. We gotta go track one of those down. And then there's no possible way this motor is the right one, but that's what they said it is. According to the company that sells this, it is. So, whatever. If we put the bolts here and here, it doesn't get out far enough. So we gotta make our own holes, but it's pretty easy. So we're off to Lowe's again. We have to go to a whole other town to get this. And yeah, then we gotta go finish an install after that. We're still on time, on schedule, because there's not that much work to be done at the next place, but fucking grr, you know what I mean? All right. Okay, leaving the tools on the roof. If they get up here and steal it, they fucking deserve it. We're just about done. I'm doing the wiring from here on, and that's it. So we gotta put nuts on the bottom of that, tighten it down, whatever. But we're going to get this pin here, and it's a 15-minute drive there and back. So that's what we got going on. Making some progress up. Yes, sirski. Free of charge. We have a good relationship with them, so let's go back and put this in. Where do I even drive on this massive thing? Look at that, that's pretty cool. Okay, really, that's not a makeup air unit. It is I guess it might be a makeup air unit, but it's actually on top of the oven for the pizzas and pulls all the extra heat off, and it's working. It is working. Hey, this thing's working, by the way. Gotta love it. Brought this to the shop. I don't think there's anything in this. Might put it to use sometime. Hats, boots, bags, extra installer stuff. Flare tool I never need. All right, let's go do a service call real quick. Okay, so we're off to do a service call. Yeehaw! Anyways, the description is AC not keeping. So I think they meant not keeping up. Possibly condenser's not on. Usually when they say the AC's not keeping up, that means it's blowing air, it's just not blowing cold. So usually it's a refrigerant or condenser issue, you know. But we'll see what it actually is. I mean, the whole house could be falling apart and the furnace is non-existent. For all I know, who knows? So it's like a 3-minute drive, but we're headed there right now. Let's go do it. We got the tea. We already down a Mountain Dew. I got a list. Here you go. Those are all the RTU replacements we're doing. 20 rooftop units. So I'm going there to measure it up tomorrow. It's gonna be a pretty fun gig. So let's go do this service call. Okay, let's put that up first of all. Where is? Oh, shoot. Where's my service bag? I left it at my house. Oh my God. Yeah, it's at my house. Gotta use the install bag. Oh man. Not getting an answer from the door. Condenser is on, fan motor's on, compressor's on. Feels to be low on charge. R22. So we'll see. Okay, so we're not gonna do this service call actually, but I am gonna walk around and talk a little bit about it. So we got an R22 system. We're gonna come back tomorrow and I can already tell you what this is. Clean condenser coil, right? Clean enough. Our condenser fan motor's on, compressor is on. We have a slightly cold line set. It's even condensating, right? It's pretty damn cold. So I told her that right off the bat, when it's not keeping up cool like that, you either have a refrigeration problem or an airflow problem. I'm only saying this because I'm standing right next to the condenser. I already spoke to the homeowner. I know the fan is on the indoor blower. The indoor blower is on. My condenser fan is on. My compressor is on. So that tells me my capacitor is good, or at least good enough. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's a refrigeration or airflow issue, because I can see and I know, and if I was really putting my meter and my gauges on the system, I would rule it out that my blower motor is on, my condenser fan motor is on, and my compressor is on. So, therefore, is my filter dirty? Do I have a restriction in the ductwork? Or am I low on refrigerant? So make sure your blower's on, your filter's clean. And that kind of rung a bell for her. She said, oh, I do need to get a new filter. And I probably gave her too much information because she probably won't even call back. I think that filter, changing that filter is it's gonna do it for her, so she probably won't even call back. But let's be honest, if I came here and changed the filter, we wouldn't charge her anyways. Just create that relationship and keep a good one going. So, but that's gonna do it. We're headed out of here. I gave her the rundown. If it is R22, we don't have it, we would do a drop-in replacement called MO99, and you can't mix them. Some people do. I don't. So we would have to take out all the R22 and put in the MO99. So that's our options. Make sure that filter's clean, see how it runs, and if that's not the issue and the blower's on. Like I said, I haven't been inside. I didn't even put any meter to anything, didn't put gauges on the system. I'm just looking at this thing and telling you what I think. So probably the dirty filter. If not the dirty filter, then it's gonna be slightly low on R22. And if it's slightly low on R22, then it's gonna be all the way low on R22. And we're gonna take it all out and put in MO99, and she's gonna be good. So I gave her a rough price of what that would be, you know, all that. I think I'm going home. Well, would you look at that? I was right. Going home a little bit early on a Monday, not too shabby. It puts me home at about 3:30. So, can't ask for much more than that. Gonna go home, walk the dog a little bit. I might even keep on talking, might even show you little buddy, Mello is his name, my dog. He's feeling so much better. He's not sick anymore. He's running around, so I'll show you him. All right, it's really windy, but right off the bat, he's ready to go. Check him out. Woo! He was not doing any of that yesterday. You ready? You want to go? He just doesn't know which way we're walking yet. So he's a little confused, but he's feeling so much better. Come on. Yes, sir. Come here, Mello. Come here. Sit. Good boy. Let's go. See, I have the greatest dog ever. I do have a collar for him with his name on it and my phone number with my name, but he hasn't wore that since the last year when we went to the Ozarks, and he's not gonna wear it until this year when we go to the Ozarks because he just doesn't need it. He's such a good dog. All right, let's go on a walk, buddy. Come on. Let's go. Oh, sorry. My bad. You do your thing. Also, the guy that I was working with today, Hunter, told me about this 0.5 view. Look at that. You get so much more, you know what I mean? I think I'm gonna start recording like this. It kind of looks a little weird, but it's more of like a GoPro. It's more like my GoPro, you know? Like I'm just walking around. You can kind of see what I see almost. It's this versus this. I think I really like this. Hold on. Whoa, dude, look at that. All right, we're gonna wrap this video up. If you guys liked it, hit that like button. My dog and I are gonna walk around. You can barely see him, but pretty easy day, uneventful. What more could you ask for on a Monday? You know, ease back into it. Tomorrow, I'm going to, what are we doing? Finishing up an install from Friday. We've got them, their AC is on, so they're good. But we got to go finish up some things. And then after that, we're going to go over to the 2 buildings, commercial buildings that we're replacing 20 package units. So I got to measure up the roof curves and get the model and serial numbers. And obviously make a video of it. So if you made it to the end of the video and you haven't subscribed, you're insane. You watched the entire video without subscribing. What? All right, guys, on the next one, your friendly neighborhood HVAC. I'm trying to, like, I don't know, maybe I'll get sued by Spider-Man, but as of right now, until I get sent a cease and desist because I'm so famous and big, your friendly neighborhood HVAC vlogger. Until the next one, peace out. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna keep on going with the video. You guys remember earlier in the video when I didn't have my freaking service bag at work? Well, I got it now. Okay, I left it right by the van. So, here's what I think I'm gonna do. It's only 4 o'clock. I got home early today. It's only 4 o'clock. I got home early today, like I was saying, and I usually post at like 6. The video is edited. I could post it right now, but I don't want to. Okay, we're gonna keep on going. Multiple people have told me they like the longer videos, the longer the better, you know. And I imagine, like, I'll watch Victory Outdoor Services, you know, the concrete guy. And he makes like hour-long videos, and I'll just sit there, and if I'm cooking, I'll have it on there, if I'm whatever, you know? So I'll happily be that guy. If you guys like hearing me talk about randomness and watching me do some random stuff, maybe it's not professional HVAC work. Maybe I'm just, like right now, I'm about to go look at my condenser. It's about a 1990s, 1990s R22, kicks butt, compressor is giving out. I can tell by the sound. And I'm gonna talk about my plans. Right now, the ductwork, right in the middle of it, it tees off, not 90s or anything, tees off and goes upstairs and is super inadequate. It has a damper on it. Doesn't matter if it's wide open, the upstairs is not getting cool, it's not getting warm. It needs a whole new system. And here's what I'm thinking. 2 Bosch heat pumps, air handler upstairs, furnace downstairs. That would just be amazing. Realistically, I would do an air handler upstairs, normal split system downstairs, furnace with a condenser, 2 carriers outside. Keep it simple, 1 capacitor, contactor. That's it, you know what I mean? Not, that Bosch heat pump board is a little, you know, if that goes out, you're out of luck for a while. Capacitor goes out, you're right back up and ready to go. So anyways, let's go look at this condenser. Come on, dog. It's on right now. Honestly, I had plans to open this thing up and check the capacitor real quick, but I'm not even going to. Also, for any homeowners out there watching this, I say I'm not going to. Not because it's not a good idea, but because I'm an HVAC technician. If that thing turns off tonight, it'll be on within the next couple of hours. And if it's a compressor, it'll be on tomorrow morning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not too worried about it. But you should definitely have your capacitor checked every year and condenser coil cleaned every year. So this thing, I'm lucky if it makes it through the year. I could straighten those back out. It's not that dirty, it's damaged. Really damaged. I'm telling you, this thing kicks butt though. I have like a lot of heat coming off of that. Really wet, you know, beer can cold, she's good. I checked the capacitor 2 years ago, it was right at it. That doesn't mean it's good now, but I'm just saying. There is no disconnect. One day I imagine 2 condensers right here, whether they be Bosch heat pumps or whether they be carriers. 1, 2. Both line sets are gonna go in the basement. We'll put disconnects, obviously. Both line sets will go in the basement. Look at this. This is my grandma's old house, RIP grandma. A lot of this stuff I just can't get. I mean, obviously the paint's gonna change and this stuff will be eventually cleared out. But as of right now, you know what I'm saying? This thing's like 60 years old. Look how it's stuck to the wall almost. This mud room. Dog, I stepped on your toe. He's a good boy. I'm sorry. I didn't know he was right behind me. I feel bad. Anyways, so the line sets are gonna go right in here, okay? There's a line set. 2 line sets, right? So this is my room right above this. It does great down below, downstairs. Let me turn the flash on. So we got this flex run that I added. And obviously I did not do a good job. This was like literally right after I got out of school, I thought I could do something. Look, oh my Dylan. Oh my Dylan. I didn't even remember doing that part. What the hell am I doing? This was right when I got out of school. We're gonna come back down here properly. I don't even think, I mean, this run shouldn't even come off of that. That was me being lazy. I went to Lowe's, bought Flex. There was already a start collar on this thing. And I just put it on there. It actually works really well, but it looks horrible. Jesus. That was me 4 years ago, by the way. Anyways, look at this right here, damper. Open, close, right? I'm not upstairs, my brother's gonna be moving back in with me soon, so we're just gonna open and wire it to open. It doesn't matter anyways, because obviously the furnace comes, you know, the airflow is this way, right? Ends right here, tees off right here, absolutely no fins in here. And I know this to be true because the upstairs used to not have anything. They just added on to this. And there's multiple runs coming after, and they work amazing. So I know for a fact, I almost feel like this angle's better. I know for a fact there's no fins right here to direct the airflow going up here. So the end goal for me is to just chop this off, get rid of it, right? Take all this ductwork out. I'll show you where it goes up. Take all that ductwork out, and then let's leave this furnace, not leave the furnace, but this furnace and the coil on top of it, and a proper plenum. We'll just feed the downstairs. So here's that line set, comes in right here. Over there, we'll bring both line sets in. And then right here where this ductwork goes up, we'll take our line set. It'll be a really long line set, but that's better than going up the side of the house. So, come on, dog. Good boy. All right, I'll show you where that ductwork goes up, and that's, I don't know, we're freeballing it. This thing's warmer than fucking. What is that? What is that one? It's hilarious because this is my house, you know, and I just don't want to get rid of most of this stuff. You know, you got the cricket or whatever, crochet, what is it? I don't know. All right, dog. You ready? Let's go. Go. Good boy. Okay, so check this out. First of all, the grandma wallpaper has got to go. This is where they ran the ductwork upstairs. Good idea. This is where, like, you know, one of those ironing tables would fold out. I just think it's better to scrap it. Scrap it, run a line set up here, put an air handler. There's multiple closets up there and an attic. Put an air handler in the biggest closet up there, run the ductwork up, and feed the 3 rooms up there. Absolutely brilliant idea. All right, we are back outside. Let's go grab the Vito Pro. Dog, hold this. Thank you, boy. Okay, I'll grab it. The 2-finger action. Fucking arm is tensed up. This is not comfortable. We will come back for this. All right, super windy. That's how it is out here. We're gonna go put the service bag on the van. I'm gonna make sure that I look at it and I see it on the van and I feel it on the van, so I don't have to carry my heavy ass install bag around, because that shit is ridiculous. Every time I look at my van, I'm like, oh my Lord. Somebody cooked in here. Somebody cooked in here, bro. It's a little dirty. I gotta organize all that. Everything has a place. Everything on the ground right now besides the dolly, even the dolly, I just stand it upright and strap it to this. Anyways, doesn't really matter. Everything has a place. I can fit a full split system on here. Any size, 5-ton, 100,000 BTU, 24-inch coil, you know what I'm saying? It can all fit on this. All right, so I'm actually gonna wrap up the video here. It's time to take a shower, time to go to the gym, time to unwind and relax a little bit. I'm gonna clean the van later once it cools down. It's still about 90 right now. If you guys like that video, I'm saying all this again, but make sure you hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed. I post every day. For the past 2 weeks now, it's been every day. For the past month or so, it's been every Monday through Friday. I think I might have missed one. So I post all the time. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're watching. I don't know. I'm a broken record at this point, but tomorrow, I've already said what I'm doing tomorrow. Finish up an install and go measure up those rooftop units, 20 of them that we're replacing. So, your friendly neighborhood HVAC vlogger. Until the next one, peace out.